channel, and it is something that is quite familiar to maybe some older viewers of the channel, some long-time subscribers, and that is we are going to be returning to the lands of Geoguessr. Here we are, you can see we are on Geoguessr and we are going to be starting a brand new series. I'll jump into what the series is in a wee second, but if you guys are looking forward to the series, be sure to drop a like for more episodes. This is indeed episode 1, and if you do enjoy it and want to see more Geoguessr videos, be sure to subscribe. Click the little subscribe button down below if you are new. And without further ado, let's get straight into this brand new, relaxing Geoguessr video. So here we are on the website that is Geoguessr, geoguessr.com, for those who do not know what the game is. If you're a bit unfamiliar with the game, it is basically a game where you get dropped somewhere random in Google Maps, and using your clues by moving around, maybe working out which side of the road you drive on, finding street signs, finding buildings, any clues that you can pick up from the geography of the place that you are. You've got to try and guess where you are on the map, and the closer you are, the higher score you get. Now, I did do a Geoguessr series right back at the start of this channel, so if you want to go watch some of my older content, some of my more skilled Geoguessr games, be sure to click the little link in the top corner of the screen now, where you can watch a whole bunch of Geoguessr videos. It is a game that you guys used to love, and I have recently been playing it a lot in my streams. If you have not tuned into any of my streams lately, I highly recommend you do. I am streaming like twice a week at the moment, and to know when I am going live, all you have to do is follow me on Twitter or Instagram. I will let you know during the day that I am streaming, that I will be streaming, so it's a good idea to follow me over on there if you already don't. But let's stop rambling. What is this brand new series that I'm going to be doing? Well, wouldn't you like to know? As you can see, I now have myself this didoasmr Geoguessr account, which is a pro Geoguessr account, as you can see. And there's this new feature you can see in the top left here called Explorer Mode. And what this essentially is, I'm going to try my hardest to describe it. But as you can see, it has not all the countries of the world, but a good handful of all the countries that at least Google Maps covers, or Google Street View I should say. And what you do is you jump into one of these countries. You will only get put in locations in that country, and you've got to try and get as best of a score as you can. And the higher score you get on that country map, the higher medal you get. Now, I don't quite know the boundaries of these medals. I've not attempted anything yet. As you can see, all my scores are non-applicable. So, who knows what country we are going to be doing tonight? I have no idea what country we are going to be starting with, but I have come up with a way that I'm going to pick this country for each video, and I'll show you guys that now. So as you can see over on this website over here, I have created myself a bunch of spinny wheels, and what we are going to do is essentially spin the wheel, determine what continent we're going to be doing, and then spin the wheel again on that continent one. So for example, let's say we get North America. I would click on the North America wheel, and all the North American countries that are on Geoguessr are there, and then we can spin and do one of them, and that will remove it from the wheel, so we don't have to try it again. knows, maybe we will try and get a gold tonight. But, we need to work out what continent we are going to be doing first. So here we are on the continents wheel. Let's give it a spin and see what continent we are going to be doing tonight. That was an awful spin. Oh, we just click it to spin. There we go. We are going to be doing South America. Okay. Should be interesting. Let's move over to our South America wheel. And the countries we have between are Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, and Uruguay. If you're from one of these countries, let me know in the comments down below. And I apologize in advance if I am very bad at this tonight, but let's see what country are we going to be doing. Moment of truth. Here we go. We get... Oh, it's very close to Brazil, but it is Chile. We are going to be doing Chile tonight. So, Chile it is. And here we go. Let's see if we can get at least a bronze medal. That would be nice. I have no idea what's going to happen. You can see I've not played this before. Oh boy, let's see how we do. And jump into some Chile. Right. Here we go, round number 1. Now I'm not setting any restrictions, so I am allowed to move. I have done a few videos before where I've done like no moving guesses or no scrolling, things like that. But tonight, in order to do good, I feel like we might have to move about. And I haven't played much Geoguessr lately, so I could be quite bad. And there could be a few rounds where I can't even work out the city that we are in, let alone the sort of area of Chile that we might be in. So we're going to give it a go. I might have to use a bit of educated guess for a few of these rounds, but we'll see how we do. So it says, I think it says Belen. I would guess. I think that's sort of covered up there. I'm not going to make any guesses that there's a base called Belen, but it says Cordillera North. Does that potentially mean it's in a northern part of Chile? Cordillera. There's going to be a lot of me just trying to see if we can find a town that sounds like any of these places. It's quite difficult to say as to which side of Chile I think this would be. Although I definitely feel like it is definitely not super south. I definitely feel it is like on this upper half of Chile, if that makes sense. Okay, that bus isn't too useful. Let's keep on going. We've got a street sign here. Not sure if it's useful. We've got Los Lagos and Jaén. I don't know if we're going to be able to find them. We'll have a quick look at what this sign over here says. It could be useful. 4 kilometers. I'd guess that means to... Where was that? I couldn't quite see. They had just blurred it out, so we couldn't see. This happens a lot in Geoguessr, where they blur things out. I think it says Grania Grania something, basically. I am going to stay here. This looks like quite a good sort of intersection, road splitting area. And I'm going to see if I can use these signs here to help me narrow down to where we think we could be. So I'm going to start by looking for... I'm going to go... Grania sounds like some sort of mountain, doesn't it? I don't speak many languages, so this could be very difficult. But I'm going to try and see if we can find Los Lagos. Los Lagos. Or Jaén. I'm going to pronounce a lot of things wrong. That's just a quick heads up. So there's Los Angeles. Does that mean there's losses near it? sort of rule out the south area. And usually when I go with my gut instinct, it's quite good in GeoGuessr. So I am going to look up here for Los Lagos or Los Lagos and Chowkin. Los Andes, there's another loss. It's not the loss we're looking for. There is a high chance whilst playing this I could scroll past something that is where we need to be looking, so apologies about that. I know you can all let me know in the comments, but all I can really do is just apologise. Wow, so many losses, but just not Los Lagos. And I've not really been looking for Chowkin, but I guess I really should. See, I don't know if it's too northern. I'll do another little zoom in and a little pan down. You never know, it might just pop out of nowhere. There's Los Pantano. I feel like I could easily miss a Los Lagos if it blends in with all the other Los sort of towns. What's the other one called? Chowkin. See, it could be somewhere very small. There's Los Loros. Whereabouts is that in comparison? Like smack bang in the middle. I don't know if I'm too confident in just guessing in the middle as well then, but I'm going to keep looking. I am not going to completely rule out the south side of Chile. I'm going to quickly look there now, as you never know. You never know if I'm wrong. There's quite a few losses down here. This place is literally called lol lol lol. Wow, that's great. Okay, this is very difficult. A lot harder than I thought it would be, which is not a great start to this series. I don't wanna have a very bad start, which would be a bit annoying. See, Los Lagos could be something very, very small, which is a bit worrying. Oh wait, no, there's Los Lagos. Let's go, we found it, we found it. I'm gonna click there before I lose it. So Los Lagos is south of, well, it's kind of south west almost, and that way directly south is Chowkin. So Chowkin is got to be directly south, and Los Lagos is southwest. So Chowkin has got to be about here, right? Maybe even. We might not even find it. That's another thing that could be quite difficult, depending on how small that town is. But we found Los Lagos, which is a good start. A lot of the time I might just guess within this sort of area, and hopefully it's not too far off, as I cannot seem to find Chowkin. Maybe it is right there, I'm just being blind, but I do not see it, and I doubt it is this north of Los Lagos. Who knows? What was that Grania place called again? Grania Interacciona or something like that. I doubt that is somewhere big nearby, potentially. Where's Los Lagos again? You know what? I'm pretty happy with guessing about here. So I'm gonna guess slightly further down, and we'll make a guess. Let's hope we can get above 3,000. Okay, perfect. A great start. 4,600 on round number 1. slightly more northern, closer towards Bangubuli, sorry. There's Jiaoquan. I don't know if we would have seen that maybe. It's a very small little thing right here. But not a bad first round. Let's jump into round number 2. And wow, okay, so it's a lot less civilized out here. I kind of want to head to this water though, because Chile has a lot of sort of water down the bottom end, which makes me think that this could be somewhere southern. And if we could maybe find like a little sign that maybe says where this water is, it could help us. But I'm definitely feeling southern for this one. I mean, I don't see it potentially being northern unless it's like a little lake like this, which it may well be. And in that case, we could maybe find the name of it. And there are mountains, which concerns me. I'm not entirely too sure whereabout in Chile there are mountains. But we'll keep heading down. Let's see if we can get down to this water. One thing about this series is I want to keep it as legit as possible. So there won't be many cuts in these videos, or in fact there won't be very many cuts at all. Just so you guys know I'm not cheating, but oh wow, this road is literally just going on for ages, isn't it? Are we even getting any closer to the water? I think we are. Let's keep on going. If it bends right here, okay, that's useful. Yeah, it looks like it's heading down there. Very slowly but surely, Now you might be thinking, why are you not just guessing? Like, this has got to be painful just going down this road. And as painful as it is just going down the road, I would like to get a high score, so we've got something here. Rio Las Horquetas. Las Horquetas. That seems like that's the name of this sort of area. Las Horquetas. That's the worst accent ever. So Las Horquetas. We need to remember that. I can't forget that, because that may well be the area that we're in. So yeah, I'm thinking mountains in Chile. I've got to be up north, right? That's generally where the majority of mountains are. Wait, is this guy riding a... Let's go, bro. You ride your horse. And you've got your dog, you've got your 2 dogs with you. What a guy, he's on a horse with 2 dogs. What a legend, what a legend. Let's keep on going, we're getting closer. Need to remember Las Horquetas. Is this water maybe further away than I'd anticipated? Because I feel like we're never gonna get there. But there is something over there. I don't know if we can get to it, can we? No, we've got to stay on this bit of the road. Sadly. It's sort of just heading off to these mountains again now. So you know what? I give up on that little bit of water. Let's see, mountains. There are mountains up here. They are definitely mountains. Can I see a Las Horquetas? Not to my knowledge, I can't. I don't think it's the sea, because we can see things on either side. So I'm going to go down, and every time I see a little bit of water, I'm going to check that out. But this round could be an annoying one. Let's keep an eye out for Las Horquetas. Let's quickly check down south though, because I want to see Like, it's very green. Those are mountains for sure. They've got to be yeah. Definitely, definitely mountains. Las Orquetas, can we find it? There's Las Turbinas. Las Orquetas, where are you hiding? Oh, we saw a Rio type thing. I don't think it's that Rio, but I saw something that said Rio on it, I believe. I don't think we are quite this south. It does go all the way down to here, though. That's the only risky thing. But I think we're more mainland Chile, like up here. But I don't see any Las Orquetas, which is a bit of a shame. And I think I might just make a guess. I think I'm just going to make a guess. Somewhere down this area. I'm gonna go a little more north, just in case. Oh no, 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 I've got to go down here. I've got to. There's snow on these ones. Let's go about there. It doesn't look right, but we'll make a guess. Oh, okay, 3,300. So it was a bit more north, like I had anticipated. Off the south end, obviously. But it was almost right on the border there of Argentina. That is ridiculous. That's mad. And we don't see Las Orquetas, so it was good I made a guess. But let's jump into round 3. Oh my. Oh my, this is absolutely stunning. This is beautiful. Oh wow. I think this could happen quite a lot whilst playing this series. We might get in a lot of fantastic looking places. Oh, that is just stunning. Look at that. Does this compare to the last round? Like, I think this could be southern again, you know? I really do. I really, really do. A very risky road to drive along as well. Imagine driving along here. I would just be terrified. Watch everybody in the comments just be like, oh well, at least I know it's Chile. At least we know it's Chile and things like that. I get that a lot when playing on my streams. Say we're doing a United Kingdom one and everyone will be like, oh, hint, it's in the UK. Now wait, did I miss out a couple signs there? I did. We have sign number 1. I think that just means reduce speed, if I had to guess. And this one here says Vallada Peligrosa. Alright, let's check southern again. Vallada Peligrosa. You never know, it could be something big. It could be a big place. And I do not want to miss out on that, as I for sure will get murdered for it in the comments. Vallada maybe means like, I doubt it means mountain, right? I definitely feel that this is southern though, like down here again. That's not where I'm guessing. But let's go a little further this way. Can I jump all the way over there? We can. Okay, this bit's a bit more safe. At least we've got like a side railing this time. I wouldn't mind. In fact, this would be actually quite fun to drive along, I think. It's such a great view, isn't it? I wonder what the most dangerous road in the world is to drive along. But this has got to be up there with one of them. And it's going on for a very long time. But we will go a little further. You see, I'm seeing these mountains with snow on in the background. And it is quite hot. This could be like one of these little bits in here again. Let's do another look for I can't even remember what it's called, but if I find it, it could ring a bell. Yeah, again, I don't think it's super south. I need to remember to look out here as well. If only I knew what bayada meant. That could maybe help me narrow it down to if it is a particular place. Or if that means something completely different. But I feel like almost guessing where I guessed last time could be a pretty reasonable shout. Like about here. I think, in fact, you know what, I'm gonna go down there and I'm gonna make my guess. Another difficult round, but let's take a look. Okay, again, almost. Wait, wow. Very close to the last round, actually. Weren't we like up here last round? That is ridiculous. Well, there goes round number 3. We're jumping into round 4. We've got 11,800 so far. So, hopefully the gold medal can be, oh, I think it could be about 20,000. So we'll find out, we'll see if we can get 2 very good scores in these next couple rounds. Okay, very dry. Oh, I clicked forward but it went backwards. Very dry in this area. We do have a green sign coming up that I would love if it wasn't blurred. There we go. Right, we've got a place name. And this time we're gonna find this place name because I think that could be somewhere quite big. Chayanara or Chanaral. I don't know. I thought that was like a kind of sound. Chanaral. I don't know. Let's see if we can find Chanaral. I do feel it's northern, so I'm going to scout the north side first for Chanaral. You never know, we might just see it. I definitely feel like it's somewhere quite big to have a green sign like that. I mean, it's almost gotta be somewhere quite big, quite popular. I really don't want to miss it though, so I'm trying to position myself so I can see everything in real life and whilst looking across the map. Chinaral. I don't think it's this southern, but it could be. It could be, so I will check. Again, similar to the first round, I don't want to immediately rule it out. So maybe this is somewhere quite big that you guys have heard of before, or maybe you've even been there. But sadly, a boy just cannot find it. I did not mean to click, by the way, for those wondering. That is not a guess. I might go back up to the north side again because I don't think it's down here. It's a lot more dry and less mountains nearby. So let's do another check back up the top. I could have missed it. When I'm watching this back and editing and I see it, it's gonna be painful. But let's do another check for Chanaral. But I can't quite seem to find it. So this is north as we can go, which isn't a good sign. Let's just pick somewhere random. If I had to guess, I would honestly go about here. If I was to make a random guess right now, I would go here. So let's do a quick check, see if we can see it. But I don't. Maybe I keep going in that case. You never know, but I feel like that sign was just a dead giveaway. Like, that's got to be the sign that helps us find where we are. It's very deserted out here. Very dry, very flat. There are a couple mountains in the distance, but they don't seem to be like snowy mountains. To me, they just look like sandy mountains, which is what's making me think this is a bit more north. Let's do one last look for general. Apologies about this, but I really think that it should be something that we could find. But I might just not be zoomed in enough. And I really do want a good score, so I would like, preferably, to find it. Why can't I find it? It's gotta be there. Do you know what? The fact that I can't see it is really worrying me, because it makes me feel like it could be southern. And I really wouldn't guess that it would be like southern. But I guess I'll do a look, because I don't want to get roasted in the comments if it is. And I've been looking northern the entire time. I mean, come on, there's no way a place that looks like this is got to be this southern, right? There's no way. I just don't see it anywhere. Right, guys, we're gonna look for 30 more seconds, and then I'm gonna make a guess. Oh, that's got the little N thing, but I don't know if that's useful or not. I'm thinking it's guess time. I really do. I really do think it's guess time. Yup. Right, let's go for it. I am thinking about here. And I'm gonna do a quick zoom just in case. Maybe more out here. And we'll just make a guess. And I apologize in advance, but see, I knew it. I knew it wasn't all the way down south. It was up here. Oops. So it was out there. And we could have seen it. We could have seen it, which is annoying. 2,700. Looks like we're going for a silver, guys. But okay, this last round, another very interesting place. What is this building? This looks like somewhere touristy. Well, as you can obviously see, there are tourists. And this picture was, what do you call it again? It's one of those things. I can't remember what it's called. Wow, this is pretty incredible. What is this? What is this building? Or these buildings, I should say. Can we maybe get over and find out? Restricted area. I've no idea what this is, you know. How far does he go? He goes across here. And if I click that, it just jumps back across. It's taking a picture of these guys. Shout out to them. Right. Well, what a way to end it. What a way to end it. Again, I feel quite northern with this. I do feel very northern of Chile. Almost similar to where we were last time. It could maybe be something like this. It could be like a big landmark. So anything that sticks out. Could it be like a volcano? I don't know. Probably not. What is this picturesque place that everyone is checking out? Let's go up north and check out any places that maybe have something that stands out. I really don't know. I'm gonna play it safe and guess about there, because I don't know what this is. We'll make our guess round number 5. Apologies if this is very far off, but I don't think it should be too far. Okay, there we go. We weren't too far off. 3,600. It was closer to the sea. In fact, it was Geoguessr. Maybe you've heard of that. I myself have no idea what it is, so apologies. I've never been to Chile, never been to South America, never even been to like this sort of left-hand side of the map. But it is time to view our summary, see how we did, and find out what medal we got. I think we've scored about 16.5, maybe 17,000. So we got a silver medal by the looks of things. We got, wow, 18,000 points. That was not bad. Let's go to our explorer mode. There we go. We have 1 silver medal. Sadly, not a gold to start us off. But there we have it. Geoguessr Chile episode 1. 18,000 points, silver medal. I will take it. You guys can go ahead and give this a shot. Let me know in the comments if you got a gold medal on Chile. And I hope you all enjoyed this series and are looking forward to episode 2. Who knows what country we'll get next time. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Good night, guys. Thanks to the members, thanks to these members of the didoasmrenquiries